Hello, YouTube. So, right now, you actually just kind of caught me off guard. But I am going to move this, set this up here, and right now. So, what we are doing first today is I have thought of a new knife design. So, let me get you situated. No, I have not thought of a new knife design. I have liked throwing knives, and so I always thought they were kind of fun. Welcome to my garage. I always thought throwing knives were kind of fun, and so I am not going to put it up there. So, I like throwing knives, if the brightness will adjust. I like throwing knives. I was kind of throwing them around yesterday, and it was fun. And so I have seen on YouTube, people will make these special targets. And so with those special targets, it's end grain targets. So when you have wood, alright, this is the grain of the wood, right? And so there's along the grain, so you can like make a cut along the grain, that's your best option. And then there's cross grain, when you cut across the grain, and that just gives it's more of a cut instead of kind of pulling it apart. And so with these throwing targets, it's the end grain. I don't know if you can see that, but right here, it's where all the pieces come out. And so that gives a better, what's the word? A better stick. Instead of, because say if you're throwing, right? And so if it's this way, yeah, generally you might throw it and it'll hit like this, and it sticks in pretty well. But if you have some of them like this, and then you throw at it this way, it won't stick very well, if at all. Or same thing if it's up and then you throw it to the side and it sticks in. Don't do what I was just doing, stabbing towards my hand, that's a bad idea. But if you have this end grain, regardless of where you hit it, and the angle that you hit it, it should stick, because there isn't a special direction that the grain is going. Because just imagine it like a bundle of straws. Alright, so if you have a bunch of straws, and then try and put your hand down on the side, bundle of straws, right? So if you try and shove your hand in on the side, it might go in. But if you put it in through this part, it's definitely going through. So, I'm going to be making one of those, hopefully. This is kind of my design. It's going to be made completely out of 4x4s. And so I'm just going to kind of cut them up a bunch and then stick them on. And then this frame is obviously going to be made out of 4x4s. But then what I will do is I will take this plywood, 3/4 inch plywood, and then stick it to the back. So then all these little pieces have something to grip onto. And so, yeah. That is kind of what's new. And so, fun stuff. Another thing that is new. Sorry. I've got my computer on right here. So that way I can see if I ask you a question like, should I do this or this, then you can show me. By the way, whoever's watching, just say something in the chat, because I want to see if it's actually working. So that is fun. Now, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Next thing. So, for Christmas, my grandpa, he really likes knives. So do I. So, I have seen on the internet some knife designs, and I thought these were pretty cool. These are the two that I thought of. So there's this one, and there's this one. Let's say number 1, number 2. And I put that backwards. And number 2. So, vote in the comments below. Number 2, oh my god. Number 2 is a little bit smaller, and I kind of like that just because simplicity. And this one has a little bit bigger swoop. I don't know if you can see that. And then these are going to be what's called mosaic pins, and so that's really just a fancy thing. It's these, teaching you a lot. So with these pins, I don't know if you can see that, but it's just kind of plain brass. This is just plain brass. So I use that for my pin stock. So with that being said, they make special pins that have stuff in them. And so I thought it would be cool because I've never used them and you cannot see me. Oh well. Live with it. So again, number 1, number 2. Vote in the comments, you 3 people watching. So if you do that, that would help me out a lot to decide. I personally like number 2 a little bit better, just because it's a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to handle, and frankly, I drew it better. If I do that, it will be made out of, or hopefully made out of, this thing. This pry bar is hopefully what I will make it out of. It is not going to fit those designs on there, so I will not do that. I will not make it out of this pry bar. I might find one that's wider, and then might find a wider pry bar. That, yes. So it's roughly a 1/4 inch thick, maybe more, maybe less. And so, sorry about all the ums. Is not a word. So, that, is not a word. Is not a word. So, with, I don't know if that helped. That just made random light. Can you see me? Oh, no. Focus. Can't. This is bugging me. We're outside. And that's bright. So, this was probably my first finished knife. I like it a lot. It was made out of crappy steel, so, reflection. It was made out of some crappy steel, so it isn't in the best condition, but, and this was micarta handles. But the grip, I made the grip very thick. I don't know if you can see that, but I made it very thick. And so, once I finished that, it didn't feel too good in the hand. So, afterwards, I learned about a rock design. Isn't like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So what it is essentially this. It's where you take on the belt sander or whatever you have, and you basically just go at a bunch of different angles. And so if you can see, there's like this kind of jacked up, no good, really good looking thing. So I did that along the spine of the blade. My camera would freaking focus. Oh well. Come on, focus. Alright, there, you can see it. And so I did that. It feels a whole lot better now. I really like it, and thank you for those, right now, those 2 people that are still watching. Love you guys. It's probably only one, but whatever. And it's made this a whole lot better, so tell me if I should do that more often. Now, I am sorry I've been 11 minutes of talking. Today we're actually going to build something. Alright, so we're going to be building some throwing spikes. Throwing spikes. So, what those are, and what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this rebar, which I have right here. This rebar. This rebar. This big long piece of rebar. I'm going to cut it down to certain sections, and those sections are going to become, the point is you're going to be about maybe this long. I don't know, it feels good. Maybe about that long. So I'm going to find the measurement from here to here, and that will be my design, my length. So then all I'm going to do is bring this down to a point, and hopefully I can become a ninja. So let's get to that. I'm gonna find a spot for you guys, and hopefully I won't kill my camera. And now, Hey, there you are. All right. Oh my god. So, cleanup time. You know how your parents always say clean your room? Do it. Especially in your garage, it really gets annoying because then you don't have a place to put your tripod if you're filming. Oh, because that wasn't directed specifically towards my problems. What the? Jeez. Oh, that helped a lot. Alright, let's get to this. So, there. Here. And holy bay knife. Rebar is tough crap. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely share and subscribe. Don't really care too much about the likes, but it would help a whole lot if you liked, shared, subscribed. Alright, and so we are going to get this done. We're going to get this done. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Can't find my stuff when my workshop's messy. Found it. Found it. You guys can... Good job. Good job. So, right now I'm changing out the disc. I should go to the left. Right now I'm changing out the disc on my angle grinder from a flap disc, which is a bunch of sanding flaps. And so this is 60 grit. So all this does is when it spins around, round and round, these little pieces of sandpaper, I don't know if you can pick that up, these little pieces of sandpaper just sand it. And so with the heavy grit, it actually takes away some material. And uh-oh. My scheduling. Somebody say something in the chat. Say something. Uh-oh. Good job, guys. Okay. So. Let's do this. Like I was saying, switching out flap disc to cutoff wheel. It's this thin little thing, and what it does is, that's not straight, scary. When it spins round and round, it's got like this heavy file grit, kinda. So when it's spinning round and round, great spinning, it grinds through it, and it makes it really hot, which sucks, but it works really well, so I like it, and it makes my life, oh my god, makes my life a whole lot easier when I can actually succeed, which isn't very often, so yeah. I think I put that on backwards. Could have been bad, oh my god. Oh, by the way, if you guys see me at school, if whoever knows me at school, whoever sees me and knows me, if you see me at school, feel free to ask about this. It isn't like something that I'm super upkept about. Doesn't scare me to talk about it, and I like to talk about it. So, if you see me at school, ask me about it if you have any questions that you did not say in the comments, which nobody is saying anything in the comments. What's up with that? I don't know if you did and my thing's just broken, but it doesn't say anyways. So, I am going to put this on. Put my fancy mask. That's dirty. And stick it on. We'll get to grinding. Yeah. Here it is. Alright, so what was that one? Oh, 07. It's a square length. Oh, this is gonna take up a lot of rebar. I'm only making 2 because simplicity, and it saves my steel. Probably put gloves on. Probably should be wearing long sleeves for this because it's like large red hot shards of metal. But you know what? Oh well. I'll live. I got stuff on my shirt. Alright, we're actually doing something. And just like that. So now I have this little stick left. I'm going to keep that just so I have some rebar. And by the way, this was a failed attempt at forging a knife. So, get that out of there. Now I have two throwing. Wah! So, right now what we're going to do is take that off so you can hear me. What we are going to do right now is make these into a point, and then we'll throw them. So, sorry, I just closed my gate so my dog doesn't come in here with all these toxic fumes. No, but the iron poisoning is a very real disease, and that can lead to lung cancer. So that's why you definitely have to wear a mask. Hopefully for Christmas, because holiday season, I will get a respirator, which is one of those, like, you know, the gas masks that you see in the movies? I'll essentially be wearing one of those, except it won't have, like, the big long noodle, and it won't be covering my eyes. So I'll be getting one of those, hopefully, for Christmas. Because holidays. Oh. Now what I am doing is I am going to find my square, which I threw on the ground. I'm gonna square my table. Alright, that's square. And then what we're going to do with these pieces of rebar is we're going to put them in my drill and spin them around on this, which will give a very, what's the word? Very, uniform point. 50 high, that's my face. If you have, again, try and say something in the comments, because I am trying to get that to work. So if you say something in the comments and I keep yelling at you guys to say something, then you should see me at school and just yell at me for it. Because I deserve it. This thing annoys me so much. Got it, you guys. Please don't kill me. I know I have it. I'm not a liar. I knew I had it. Oh. For you two people watching, good job. You made it half an hour in. So, I appreciate you. By the way, tell me who you are tomorrow. Or right now. Because I cannot see who you are. Because privacy reasons. So, what we're going to do now is take a selected piece, take my drill. That won't work. Probably won't work. This probably won't work. But if we have faith, take it in. This probably won't work. Tell me this doesn't look cool. I don't know why, but I like it a lot. Please fit. It fits! Alright, fun. We are in business. This will probably take a while because I have an 80 grit belt on there and not a 50 grit, but you know what? I just want to get it done. Just get it done. It's so hot, like me. Alright, we got one done. So, I would like this to be a longer tip. Maybe bring it down to here. But with my little belt sander that has 1/4 horsepower, it is probably the best I will do unless I use the angle grinder. So, because that took so long, I'm going to take it out right now. So, you three that are watching, you get to come see me try this out. And actually, I should probably keep these on. So, let's get going. Alright. So hot. Alright, let's throw a pointy thing. And that is exactly what we're gonna go do right now. Ooh, that has a point. Pointy point. It is getting dark, but oh well. It gets dark at like 5 o'clock now. And it's 4, so. So right now, what we're gonna do alrighty. Hey. Alright. So we have to choose one of these old rotted things to throw this at. This. Hashtag clickbait. Um, alright. I don't know which one to choose. It's like picking out a pumpkin. Alright, Alright, we're gonna use this thing. So. So I'm trying to carry 3 things in 2 hands. Who thinks I will die trying to make this video? This way. Should I bring this one? I think I will. Alright. So while I do this, you guys get a lovely tour of my yard. It's beautiful. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, I will set you up right about here. It's me. Alrighty. Ooh. Purdy. Wait. Somebody, pause the video right now. Screenshot this. And then send it to me. Alright? That's your job. I'm scared to do this. Glasses on so I don't die. Missed. I knew that. I got this. Intentional. All intentional. I hit it. By the way, I'm trying the no spin throw. Point. If this were a longer spike, it would work better. Hit it. Might have to fix this. Didn't work. Oh, I hit that. Alright, this one's for you guys. Spinning. Scared to throw it hard. It's scary. I knew that would happen. I meant to do that. Hey, 2 people. 2. Alright, you know what? We're doing the hay bales. This isn't pointy enough, stabby, to stick into this. We're gonna do my hay bales. Now I can't miss, or else I lose it. Hey, hit the point. Hit the point. Progress. This is where the target would be handy. Whoa. How do you like that for no spin? That didn't work. Guess where that went? Went all the way in. That's what she said. But right now, in my... Hey, it's a lizard. There's a little hand shovel. Went all the way down to the point where I could not find it. Or it was not visible. So I get to take a stick, and dig it out. For those of you that actually know how to make a movie, how many times I've said, and just all that. This is good. Using a dead, rotted thing is perfect. Oh, it smells disgusting over here. It smells like dead food. Fun. I'm curious, did it... Alright. You tell me. Alright, I know what I've got to do. I've just got to move this hay bale. Because I spent so long working on that. You guys watched? I was doing that for like half an hour. Can't lose all that work. No, but seriously, I really don't want to lose that. Well, I'm afraid since it being there for 7 years, it's gonna be like black widows and crap. Found it! I found it. Alright, Rita. Where'd I put it? Oh. Has to go in the dirt. Guaranteed. You get to see my hand. End grain. See? Boy. Now that's still hit like this. But that hit the back. Intentional. Oh my god. Ninja. Oh. You guys didn't see it, but that stuck. Ooh! Success. That would have hit. Hey Leo, maybe you should come over. We can do this. I'm generally good at those. Gotta work on my nose spin. And grain. Ready? Success. Failure. Should probably get new hay bales, huh? Yes? No? By the way, I'm gonna cut this off at an hour, so. Who's watching? Who is watching? 2 people. Or 1 person and myself. Disappearance. Reappearance. Failure. Alright, so I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Ready for this? No looker. Made it. Made it. Made it. No looker. No looker. I'm great. I am great. So this was my next project. It was a big one. So obviously this will be a lot better at sticking. Be a lot better at sticking. So, yeah. Yeah. A lot better. A lot better. Uh-oh. Hey. So, right now, what I'm going to do is, the 7th time I'm saying, right now, you should like, share, subscribe, share it again, share my channel, ask whoever you shared it with, tell them to subscribe, because I am having fun. Yeah, you guys saw it. You saw me. I told them off. Sad. Alright. Like, share, subscribe. Share. Which design should I do? If I can get the camera set up. Light. Number 1 or number 2? Or should I give one as a gift and one for myself? I don't know. You're going to decide. Now, for the people watching. It says 0 people are watching now. Alright, anyways. Like, share, subscribe. What should I do? I feel like I should do this. I feel like I should. Talk to me at school about what you think I should do if the comment section doesn't work. Love you guys.